Welcome to FRCMedia News for Thursday, June 17th, 2021. I'm Keith Tebow. After 462 days, the state of emergency in Massachusetts related to the pandemic is over, but vaccination efforts continue. 4th of July fireworks will be back on the Waterfront. A local school is being renamed in honor of its longtime custodian. And sample some of the best local food next week at Taste Fall River. All that and more coming up. Nearly 16 months after it started, the state of emergency in Massachusetts in response to the COVID-19 pandemic is over.
We've made it through the past 16 months because of the resiliency, kindness, creativity, imagination, and commitment that the people of Massachusetts made to themselves and to one another. You buckled down, you followed the public health guidance and the science, and you made tremendously difficult decisions and sacrifices to get us to this point. We've made tremendous progress so far, but the best tool we have to drive down and out COVID once and for all is for more people to continue to get vaccinated here in Massachusetts. And the effectiveness of these vaccines is clear, especially when you look at our own public health trends. Today, cases are down 99% since their peak in January. Hospitalizations are down 93% since their peak, and the positivity rate is down 95%.
The governor also announced this week a way to entice more residents to get vaccinated. The Vax Millions program will award 5 $1 million prizes to those 18 and older and 5 $300,000 scholarships for those ages 12 to 17. All fully vaccinated Massachusetts residents are eligible. Registration begins on July 1st.
We're hopeful that this giveaway will give another opportunity for people to choose to get vaccinated here in the Commonwealth over the next couple of months. Other states that have launched similar programs, like Ohio, where I had a long conversation with Governor DeWine, did see a significant increase in vaccine signups after they put this program in place. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines and thinking about getting vaccinated, but for whatever reason haven't, here's another reason for you to come forward, protect yourself, your friends, your coworkers, and your neighbors by getting vaccinated here in the Commonwealth.
Drawings will begin in late July. You can find out more information at mass.gov/vaxmillions. Here's an update now on the distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine here in Fall River. 48% or 42,930 city residents have received at least one dose of the vaccine, with 41% or 36,574 residents fully vaccinated. An update on Fall River's vaccination numbers will be available later today. You can find out the latest on our webpage, frmedia.org/COVID vaccine. The easiest way to find out where to get the vaccine in Fall River is through the city's vaccination webpage at frvax.com or by calling 833-8VAX-NOW or 833-882-9669. You can also check out the state's web portal at vaxfinder.mass.gov. You can also dial 211. In most instances, walk-ins are welcome. Another opportunity to get vaccinated is at a special family-friendly vaccination clinic next Tuesday at Bristol Community College. The clinic is part of a White House initiative to challenge college campuses to engage their students and the community on the importance of getting the vaccine. Bristol's event will also include some added incentives.
Everyone who comes to get vaccinated will get a $25 gift card to Stop and Shop. They'll get free ice cream. And then also they'll enter into a drawing for some gift cards to the Narrows, to larger gift cards from Stop and Shop. Who doesn't love free groceries? But also a chance to win scholarships to Bristol Community College to take classes for free. And we'll be giving out $20,000 in free scholarship money. So it's going to be a fun event. Bring the family. Remember, this is a great connection to the Vax Millions program that was just announced. You have to be fully vaccinated to enter that drawing to win $1 million. There'll be 5 $1 million prizes. prizes, and then also scholarship prizes in addition. So if you come to the clinic on the 22nd, you will be then eligible, if you get your second shot on time, to enter into the first round of drawing. So you'd have maybe 5 different chances to win $1 million, and I think that's just great.
The larger goal for the clinic is for Bristol to continue in its role to bring the vaccine to areas of need.
We are lagging behind other areas within the Commonwealth, and we wanted to make sure that we could provide vaccine in a very accessible and fun environment, and also help to educate our students along the way to make sure that they got vaccinated as quickly as possible. I think we play a very important connecting role, and this is a place where people actually would like to come and get vaccinated. We've had our clinics here now for quite some time, for good half of this year. And many of our community members have said, you know, I really wanted to get my shot at Bristol Community College. And those who got their shot said it was so well done, it was so clean and so safe. You know, we trust this location. So we will do our best to get everyone vaccinated. And my hope is this Vax Millions campaign will just get the caboose over that finish line so that we can really enjoy a much more natural summer and fall semester ahead.
Walk-ins are welcome at the event, but pre-registration is recommended. You can find out more at bristolcc.edu/vaxup. A Fall River 4th of July tradition will return this year, fireworks on the waterfront.
I think we're going to have one of our local bands, actually a couple of them forming up to form a concert band, which we want to play some music down at the Bicentennial Park at or in front of the wall. When it's not sure of the right location yet, we'll find a spot where everybody can enjoy the music. We may have another group in the Heritage Park playing out of a stage there. We're looking to bring some food trucks in so people have somewhere they can get an ice cream cone or a Dell's lemonade or a hot dog. So we're working on a number of things to at least make it like an event for people so that they can go down there and hang out for a couple hours and get some, hear some music, get some to eat, and then they tell me around 9 o'clock we fire off the fireworks, and it'll still be an early evening, and we want everybody safe.
The Fall River School Committee this week voted to rename the former Fall River Technical High School on Rock Street the Robert L. Medeiros Resiliency Preparatory Academy after its longtime custodian. Mr. Medeiros served as a custodian for the city of Fall River for over 35 years and passed away a year ago after a long battle with cancer. Former co-workers and community members were on hand at the meeting this week to urge the committee to support the renaming of the school. Brenda Souza was a family friend of Mr. Medeiros and worked alongside him at RPA for many years. She reflected upon his dedication to his job, always keeping a bright disposition and treating all with respect. She said naming the school after him will be historically significant.
Bob was one of a kind. Every morning you could find Bob outside of our building on Rock Street, sweeping the sidewalk and greeting every staff member as they were making their way into work. He had a way of starting your day off right and putting a smile on your face. Bob was always asking the staff what we needed from him or what he could do to make our job just a little bit easier. The students we serve at RPA at times are perceived as troubled, but Bob never saw our students that way. He always pointed out the good he saw in them and made it his mission to make some type of connection with each student he spoke to. We at RPA were all lucky to have known him and to have worked with him. I think there would be nothing greater than to have our building renamed in Bob's memory. This would be such an exceptional way to honor and remember Bob's memory and to thank him for his service and dedication to all of us. It would also be an incredible way to convey to the students at RPA and throughout this district that you don't need a big job and lots of money to prove you made a difference, that you matter, and that you should be recognized for that. This would be an example for our students in Fall River that your greatness is not defined by money or titles. To be great is to be recognized for that. All you need is an extraordinary work ethic, a lifelong dedication to service, and to be a good and upstanding citizen of Fall River.
The committee voted 6-1 to rename the school. Committeeman Kevin Aguiar cast a lone no vote. He agreed that Mr. Medeiros deserved recognition, but cautioned against setting a new standard for how schools and buildings are named.
This particular case, I think, is setting us up for the future in that we have many, many people that come through the Fall River schools that make a difference. And now what are we going to do moving forward related to that? We have literally had hundreds of people pass away over the years that have made tremendous differences to the children in Fall River, none of which have a school named after them or a building. We have other community members that have done tremendous work across the city or the country, none of which have a school named after them or a building. So renaming something like a school or a building is something that should be scrutinized by this committee, involve some public input, and should not set a precedent that we cannot uphold into the future.
Last Thursday, Diamond Regional Vocational Technical High School celebrated its 2021 graduation. During the ceremony, class valedictorian Jessica Costa saw the silver lining on all the challenges seniors had to face this past year.
There's a quote by famous political leader and philanthropist Nelson Mandela that reads, "I never lose, I either win or learn." And that's exactly what the Diamond community has done in the past year. Together, we took this challenge head on, and in the end, we were able to learn many things from it. For us seniors, we need to head into the next few years with the same mentality. We will be faced with all types of challenges, but in the end, we need to look back at them and ask ourselves, what have I learned from this situation? Because if we can emerge from a global pandemic as high school graduates, then we can definitely take on these next few years and beyond. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
The Fall River Fire Department last Sunday held its annual ceremony at Kennedy Park, honoring 22 firefighters lost in the line of duty and retirees who passed away over the last year. Fire Chief John Lynch says this event is the most important one the fire department holds each year.
If you look on this bell later and you see those 22 names, it's important to remember those and never forget. Many standing here before you, including myself, knew many of those people or heard about them. My goal as a fire chief is to make sure some of these young guys will never have to know any of those names that might be put on that monument. It's tradition. It's looking out on the crowd, and I see so many guys that I used to work with that are retired now. Men that I learned off. Men that basically helped me become who I am. Who I still ask for counsel sometimes. So I'd like to thank you all for showing up today and honoring the men on that monument for their dedication and their ultimate sacrifice.
Also last week, the city of Fall River paid tribute to the city's Portuguese culture during the raising of the Portuguese, Azorean, and Madeiran flag in honor of Day of Portugal.
As you know, there's something like 156 countries around the world that have residents that were born and raised in Portugal. And today is the one day where all of us that reside in any one of those 156 days feel the huge pride that comes along with being part of Portugal, being raised and born in Portugal, and seeing our descendants establish roots in other countries and contributed in the best way possible to make every country where we arrive a little better because we got there and we helped everyone get along. So there's nothing like the pride of being Portuguese on a day like the June 10th, and we want to thank everyone for accepting us and welcoming us because we are happy to be there wherever there might be. Thank you very much.
We'll have more FRC Media News right after this.
Here are some job descriptions on the latest hot jobs list from the Mass Hire Fall River Career Center. Warehouse Associate. Goodman Manufacturing Company, located at 195 Broadway, is in need of a full-time warehouse associate, responsible for offloading, put-away, picking and staging of equipment and parts while providing customer service to all internal and external customers. Job number 15030386. Speech Language Pathologist. Renewal Rehab, located at 100 Amity Street, is looking for a full-time speech-language pathologist to diagnose, treat, and prevent speech, language, and swallowing disorders. Job number 15037340. Bindery Worker. Ransbottom Printing Incorporated, located at 135 Waldron Street, is seeking a full-time bindery worker to program and operate paper cutters and cut for both digital and offset printing jobs. Job number 15031541. Family Service Association, located at 101 Rock Street, is in need of the following full and part-time positions. Group Leader, job number 150-33075. Case Manager, job number 150-33072. Transportation Coordinator, job number 150-33068. Medical Billing Manager, job number 150-33063. For more information on these or other positions, visit Mass Hire JobQuest at jobquest.dcs.eol.mass.gov or call the Mass Hire Fall River Career Center at 508-730-5000.
The COVID-19 vaccine is here. The distribution of the vaccine is taking place in phases. Soon everyone will have the opportunity to get vaccinated.
According to the CDC, getting the vaccine helps lower the risk of contracting COVID-19, along with reducing the severity of the virus if you get sick.
It also protects your family and the community from infection.
After receiving the vaccine, we encourage you to continue to wear masks, wash your hands, and practice social distancing.
The vaccine is provided free of charge for all Massachusetts residents. Appointments are required.
Find out more about when you can receive the vaccine and schedule an appointment. Visit mass.gov/COVID vaccine or by calling 211.
Protect yourself and those around you.
Stay informed.
Secure your spot and get your shot.
Get your shot.
Get your shot.
Get your shot. Get your shot.
Welcome back. Saturday is shaping up to be a day filled with community activities. The city's Diversity and Inclusion Committee is joining with the Fall River Arts and Culture Coalition, CIC Health, People Incorporated, and the Corky Row Club to host a Juneteenth festival in celebration of the end of slavery. The event is going to be held at Kennedy Park from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Food and activities will be available, as well as a walk-in vaccination clinic. Greater Fall River Recreation is working with the City of Fall River and Senator Michael Rodrigues to host its free Kick-off to Summer event this Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. at Durfee High School.
And we have many organizations and groups that will be providing a resource table as well as an activity. I have some fun things to offer for the children. We have a DJ, balloon artist, caricaturist, photo booth, tattoos, face painting, free pizza from our friend Seth Harketlots over at Domino's. He's always been wonderful and provides free pizza to us every single year. We thought it was a good fit to do a combo with the drive-in movie. We had to plan things early on, so we thought it was just a good way to provide the kickoff to the community. Hopefully back, next year, we'll be back at Ruggles Park.
Pride Month continues in Fall River and across the country. The Fall River Pride Committee is planning 2 events over the next 10 days. Committee co-chair Sean Connell tells us the second Fall River Pride Festival will take place Sunday, June 27th from noon to 4 p.m. at Government Center.
So we're going to have over 30 tabling organizations doing all sorts of activities, games. There'll be raffles and prizes. We have a DJ, 12 different drag performers who are anywhere from drag queens, drag kings, non-binary performers, comedians, singers. We're looking to try to get a bouncy house. We're going to talk to the city about that. We have food trucks. It's going to be a really kind of amazing spectacle of community and respect and love, and it's free for everybody and fun for all ages. So the idea of doing something like this out loud and proud is to kind of remind people who are in our community that they're not alone, and to remind the greater community that we are part of the fabric of Fall River, that we are part of everybody else, and we are just like everybody else. It's just we form our relationships and we have our love in different ways. But it's nothing that is obscene. It is nothing that people should be afraid of. It is stuff that you can come out and see us and meet us and talk to us and really kind of see that we're just kind of here for the good of Fall River.
This Tuesday, the Pride Committee is hosting a fundraiser thanks to the generosity of Barrett's Ale House. Money will be raised from all patrons who visit the restaurant on that day.
the entire time that Barrett's is open, which I believe is 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. that Tuesday. If you go in that day, 10% of all food sales will go to the Fall River Pride Committee, and that is to help us defray the costs of bringing in the DJ, a photo booth, and everything else that we kind of need to have to kind of plan, right? Because events don't happen entirely for free. So the idea of the fundraiser is to kind of help us out to create this event and to kind of create more events moving forward.
Here's an opportunity for you to sample the flavors of restaurants downtown while building community pride. The third Taste Fall River event will take place next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So it's a 3-day event. A $25 ticket gets you a food sample at 12 participating restaurants. It also has 2 drink tickets, which this year we're happy to say you can also use them for non-alcoholic beverages. You can use the ticket anytime during the day. So if you want to go to the Pink Bean, perhaps during the day, maybe you can't make it out at night. You can use your Taste ticket. And then we also have a Taste to Go option in which we're partnering with Got Chew, which is a local food delivery app. They're wonderful, wonderful customer service. And they're going to be if you use the Got Chew app to order food from one of the participating restaurants, you'll have free delivery and you'll get a free item from the restaurant.
Ms. Rigo says the restaurants are looking forward to showing off their dishes and showcasing their menu to new and returning customers.
It's nice for them to be a part of something that's greater than just their restaurant. So this is an event. They're very supportive. They're very supportive of downtown efforts. So it was nice to have a lot of, repeat customers come back, but also we made a lot of new connections as well. So I think they're just happy to be able to, get back out there and start getting new customers and not just trying to survive. This is a great opportunity for people who may not know about some of these restaurants to come and try them out. That's kind of how I did Taste last year. Like, I would go places and instead of just having my taste, I'd stay and take a look at the menu and I'd be like, oh, wow, this is great. And so you can stay. So taste can turn into a meal too. I mean, it's really, about discovering new flavors.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, diners can explore the restaurant on their own. On Thursday night, a trolley will shuttle diners from 3 downtown parking locations to those local restaurants. Tickets and information can be found at tastefallriver.com. Those who are graduates of BMC Durfee High School at its current location on Ellsbury Street will have the opportunity to say goodbye before the new school opens this fall.
They're having a Durfee alumni event. They're calling it Last Call Durfee. It is on Saturday, June 26th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It'll be located, the event itself will be located in the courtyard, in the cafeteria, and the main lobby, right off of the Ellsbury Street parking lot. It'll be a catered event by Party with Primo, hors d'oeuvres, and an open bar. It's a ticket of $78. That's because the first year that this place opened for business was 1978. It's a 21 and over event, and the dress is a summer cocktail casual. So there will be tours for specific areas of this building that we're about to leave, the old school, let's say. There have been some questions about touring the new school that night. We can't have that available at this time.
Unfortunately, the event is sold out and no tickets will be available at the door. Proceeds will benefit the Durfee High School Sports Boosters. We'll wrap up FRC Media News right after this.
A vacina chegou. A distribuição da vacina vai ser feita em fases. Em breve, todos terão a oportunidade de ser vacinados. De acordo com a CDC, apanhar a vacina ajuda a baixar o risco de contrair o Covid-19, assim como reduzir a gravidade do vírus se ficar doente. Também protege a sua família e a comunidade da infecção. Depois de receber a vacina, encorajamo-lo ao uso de máscara, a lavar as mãos e a praticar distanciamento social. A vacina é oferecida grátis para todos os residentes de Massachusetts. Marcações são exigidas. Saiba quando pode receber a vacina e faça uma marcação. Visite mass.gov/COVID-vaccine ou marque 211 no telefone. Proteja-se a si próprio e aos que estão à sua volta. Informe-se. Reserve a sua vaga e apanhe a injeção.
Hi, welcome to Hot Dogs and Cool Cats. Today we have Bean.
Yes, that is his name, Bean. He is about a year old. He's all black. Still a very playful, very sociable cat, and certainly very curious. Definitely the kind of cat that will explore your entire kitchen, on top of the cabinets, under the cabinets. He is a very curious guy. Although that's really part of his charm, but you'll just have to be prepared for that. He's great with people. As you can see, he loves getting attention. As far as what kind of home he would do well in, pretty much any home would be great for him. Active homes, even quiet homes, as long as you're giving him the stimulation that he needs, because he certainly will want to play. He'll probably run around the apartment house, that sort of thing. Kids would be great for him. Actually, they'd be more than great for him, because they'd give him a lot of attention there. So if you'd like to see Mr. Bean here, you can come down to 300 Linwood Street in Fall River, Massachusetts at Forever Paws Animal Shelter.
Today we have Louie. Louie is a 6-year-old little mix, maybe some kind of pug chihuahua, we're not really sure. He's super sweet, lots of energy, lots of love. He just absolutely loves being with people. Louie does like his toys, but honestly he just prefers being with people. He will get playful with his toys though, but if you sit down with him, he's gonna try and jump on your lap and give you lots and lots of kisses. Louie is very active. He loves to go outside, loves to go for walks. Anything that's gonna let him spend time with you is gonna be fun for him. He just loves being with people. So if Louie looks like someone that you'd be interested in, head to foreverpaws.com, fill out an application, and then once you're approved, you'll come on down to 300 Linwood Street and meet Louie.
That's all for this edition of FRC Media News. Please check out our website, frmedia.org, for all the latest news and information. FRC Media News airs Thursdays at 6 p.m. and Fridays at 5:30 p.m. For all of us here at FRC Media News, I'm Keith Tebow. Happy Father's Day, and we'll see you next Thursday.